on Struggles of Being a Girly, the Paranormal. I'm a Borden.
I'm Smelloise, and welcome to
Struggles of Being a Girly, the Paranormal edition. So, you might not know this, but today is Friday the 13th. Ooh.
Wow, spooky. Friday the 13th of June. Wow. Did you know that every month that starts on a Sunday, we'll have a Friday the 13th?
Oh my god, and how many months start on a Sunday?
Well, this year, I don't know.
Wow. Okay.
Well, it changes each year, obviously.
Yeah, probably. I just thought if it happens more than once a year or not.
Oh, I don't know.
Is there then a 1 in 30 chance? That doesn't say that.
I'm done with my maths for the semester.
Okay, so we were talking a while ago about ghosts and shit.
Yeah.
And we thought, oh my god, we're going to have a spooky sleepover on Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
And host a podcast because we haven't hosted a podcast in a while.
Or ever. Oh, we have.
Yes. We've done this so many times, just haven't posted it.
Yeah.
This will be our first one that goes on our brand new YouTube channel.
Wow.
Yes, wow. So after this, we're hoping that the subscribers will come flooding in, first 10, then 100, then 1 billion.
Yeah. And then we'll get paid and we'll be able to go on sponsored trips and things like that.
Yeah,
even
of
meet
course.
a couple of fans.
Yeah.
And
we're going to get our own ghosts.
See how it flourishes,
Yeah, we'll be rich as fuck.
Yeah. We might even meet that guy. Becky.
Don and Becky.
Don and Becky. If you want to reach out to us, Don.
Okay, so if you're wondering who Don and Becky are, we watched, because I'd seen this. I love talking like a podcast, because I'd seen this episode of
Unsolved Mysteries
before. You can thank us for that promotion. And it's
on Netflix, guys.
It is one of the most compelling, maybe the most compelling ghost story thing I've heard. And the story is that there's this guy Don, and he's kind
of basically possessed.
Not really. Okay, so he was a paranormal investigator, and then he just met this ghost called Becky, and she only whispers, Becky only whispers. And it's convincing. To me, it's convincing. And there's enough people that I believe, and I believe it. And I'll say this before, I feel like with ghosts, there's too much evidence for it to be nothing, but there's also not enough evidence
for it to be something,
for it to actually be
that's
ghosts and
I
all
believe
that.
Yeah. I don't know. I struggle with it. I think I just choose to be blissfully unaware and ignorant of it because I'm actually just too scared to think about it.
But
what
do you think about? What do you think the most likely case scenario is of what we just watched? That it's all fake. You have to come up with some sort of. What do you believe?
I think my issue with that one was just production,
Did it seem too cheesy?
No, not production in itself. I just don't believe that it's real. I don't know. I just don't think that they're real. I don't think the guy Don.
Well, but he doesn't seem like he's lying, but he could be very mentally unwell, and he probably is. But that's what comes with ghosts, I guess. But the people around him, I believe them. They sound skeptic and they sound normal,
Yeah, there's a whole confirmation bias where you're seeing things you want to see, but then
I don't think so, because there definitely is for some ghost people, but this feels further than that.
I think I'm just too scared to actually believe in it, because I really stand by my point of science. I stand by science.
Exactly, I stand by science, and it doesn't I would consider myself 90-something% atheist, because I believe in what science has already figured out. I believe that consciousness is not a soul or anything. I believe that it's all just chemicals and neurons and all that rubbish. But
I really think once you die, you die.
I find comfort in being just the same as anything that has ever existed. And what the ghost theories, like everyone's theories of the afterlife don't account for is every single thing that's ever lived.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Like every human ever, every animal ever, plants, like do they
have a
like
spirit?
what counts? Is it a brain? Like
Yeah.
and then fucking bugs, like
what's the because there's the whole thing of like, oh, if they have unfinished business here, like that's why the spirits stay. But
then like do they, I don't know.
I don't.
But then I remember this thing when I was younger about this kid who knew their past life and that they were killed with an axe and then they went and burying and then they found their own body.
Oh, what?
I don't know. Like
I think I'm just choosing to not believe it.
I think, but what we just...
I do.
I think that is the closest you could ever get to, apart from your own experience. Like, because...
Oh, yeah.
What we watched, I believe that everyone in there believes it, and it's convincing.
Well, do we need to go into a bit more about what we actually watched? Because our dearest viewers don't know.
You go.
Oh, I don't explain things well, you know that.
Yes, you do. You'll do fine.
Oh.
I'll jump in.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, what did we watch? This guy, he's a paranormal person, or paranormal investigator. And he went to some lady's house who was obviously very stressed out because things are happening around her house, and she's like,
her curtains are going on fire and
which
stuff.
she said very casually.
Yeah.
Might I add, I've never said that before. So he came to like check around, clear it out, and see what's going on, see what the haps is, and he met Beth, this spirit person of a young woman, I think.
She's like in her 20s or something. She's supposed to have two children,
and apparently she died
in a plane crash in the 80s.
In the 80s, interesting. How did she get to that house then? I wish we knew more.
Yeah.
How did she get to the house? Where was the...
I want a Q&A with Becky.
I need a question.
Like, why didn't he actually like summon her in the interview? Anyway, but that's when they first met, and since then just like connected in love.
Their relationship has blossomed and bloomed
to the point where they are one organism.
Yeah,
you know?
they are one. They go to paranormal investigations together. Yeah. Becky tells off evil spirits, I think.
She supposedly, like, she knows what's going on. He's like, oh, I see something bad's happening, and she's like, yeah,
I'm on the case.
He's a bit freak, like, and just there are things happen that can't be explained, like just that he knows, like they took him to somewhere in Ireland, and there was no way for him to know what the ruined building was, and he said it feels like a museum that had ancient Egyptian artifacts, and how would you guess that from a ruined building, from a ruined ancient building? You wouldn't guess that. You'd guess it was a home of some rich person. They had slaves or whatever, you know? Like, it feels, and I think that is as close confirmation you can get to it being real, to what happened there being real, to it happening to yourself.
Maybe I'm just believing that they're all in on it.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think they could be.
It's tricky.
This one girl in my Indigenous class, I'm not naming her in case we go viral. But you know what? I'm going to say it. I was saying, like, does anyone have any like scary story, like, because I just watched, and I'll tell you about this. I'll tell you guys about this in a second, about this alien shit. But I just watched this UFO interview documentary. Yeah, they interview the aliens. That's a joke. But I asked, like, has anyone, and she said, like, yeah, I have a ghost experience. And she said that fully. She was in bed and the door opened, like, and like she was in bed and there was no one around, and just like the door opened or something. And I'm like, you know what? I don't fucking believe you. Because this girl, bro, I don't fucking believe you. I don't believe shit that comes out of me. I don't know.
No.
Was not that one.
We'll censor that.
No, we won't.
Did I meet her?
No.
No, okay.
No, that... but, like, I just don't fucking believe it. She seems like the type that would just Because I was telling, I don't know, my ghost experience, which I don't actually think was a ghost experience, but my sibling and I will keep their name anonymous because we're going to go viral. Because this will obviously go viral.
Oh,
and,
obviously.
you know, I just don't think they want their life in the limelight.
No, of course,
but,
unless they gave us permission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
And we were watching Skin Wars, which is a body painting competition.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's very random. Like, people who just, like, paint people's, like, on people's bodies.
Yeah.
And that to look like weird things or, like, blend into things. And we're watching that, and our parents had gone out for dinner. And it was maybe, like, 9 o'clock, and our parents are still out. And we heard the door open. And my sibling then sprung up to go get in the shower. And I just thought, I'll just wait for them to come in. Because, like, we were like, shit, it's late. We should be getting ready for bed. Instead of, like, still being on the couch when it's, like, 9 o'clock. But we weren't that young. I was probably in high school already. And I don't know why. And I can't say, I know that we heard the door open. And what I believed was that my mum, and I don't know why I believed it was my mum, but my mum had... okay, I remember. My family had gone out with another family. My mum had a migraine, so she said that it was a possibility that she would come home early. So we heard the door open, and I just don't know if I heard this, but I just believe that she'd gone into her room and had a shower. And I don't know if I heard that. And it was maybe... But then the episode finished like half an hour later. I'm like, hang on, where's my mum? And she wasn't home. And then I checked in the shower. Fuck, I said then. and I said, like, you heard the door open, right? And they said, yeah. So it was, but it is also a possibility that it was like the neighbor's door. But we never hear anyone else's front door. Like, we hear sometimes my neighbor's back door open when we're on the deck, but like that's like a light screen door, like, you know, they're just like really light fly doors. But we got a heavy, I don't know, so I don't believe it was a ghost, but it was something that we can't exactly explain.
The only thing that like ghost paranormal experience that really could just be me as at the ripe age of like 10 was year 6 camp. I already told you this, but we'll dish it out again.
This is what it's for. Yeah.
Year 6 camp. The camp was an old quarantine station, Woodman Point. I believe that it was smallpox that they had there. Smallpox.
Smallpox. I had chickenpox, guys.
Tell us more. Woodman Point is where it was. Oh, we'll just express our location. Anyway, old quarantine station. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Bear with me. Okay. Woodman Point quarantine station was where the school camp was.
Work.
Yeah. In case you missed that, guys, Woodman Point.
And where was it, sorry?
Woodman Point.
Okay.
Yeah,
thanks.
So that was an old quarantine station, smallpox, and my year 6 group, we were in like dorms, which had obviously been the old like quarantine rooms. I think obviously not like the old ones, but maybe it would have been.
Did it feel sort of hospital-y?
Yeah.
Eek.
Indeed.
It's not like wooden cabins. It's like sanitary.
Yeah, kind of. It was definitely less wooden cabin-y, more like hallways and rooms.
Interesting.
And one of the rooms had like an old like toilet in it, like encased in glass. And it was it was a sink actually, and it was like, this is where the nurses or something used to wash their hands. Anyway, a bunch
used to don and doff. At my animal certificate, we had 2 guinea pigs called Don and Doff.
Aww. Mm-hmm. Cute. Yeah, so it's a sink where like the nurse's station or whatever. Anyway, those girls always were like, the doors were slamming, like it was really cold in here. But obviously could have been it, or 10-year-old girls trying to be different and edgy and cool. The only thing that I ever experienced was at night in my dorm with 3 other girls. I was on the bottom bunk and I sleep on my front, and the only thing that I
You sleep on your belly?
I sleep on my belly, yeah.
Damn.
Do you not? What do you sleep on? Your side?
Yeah.
Well, I sleep on my side and then sometimes I fall forward. Because I get tired up my side.
It's like bad for you.
Is it?
I think it's bad for you.
How bad? What does it do?
Cancer?
Oh, that's fine. My mum's already got it. So, it's fine. We'll just add to the list. Womp womp. Mum and I can go to treatment together.
Okay, so what happened?
Sorry! You distracted me. You said I got cancer from sleeping.
You wouldn't.
on my
I don't
tummy.
know. I think maybe it's bad for your back or
Oh,
something.
it absolutely is bad for your back. I just felt this, like, weird feeling of someone pushing down on my back. It was very odd. And it just, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a whole long story about Year 6 camp. A weird feeling of someone pushing on my back. That was all I needed to say.
No, but we really got the environment.
Yeah.
And I felt someone pushing on my back just as you said it. Because
and I hope the viewers also felt someone pushing on their back.
Yeah. Viewers, let us know what you think in the comments below.
Let us know down below if you felt what I felt in Year 6 camp.
Just then.
If you were lying on your front.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Like, I just think, and also, in every movie, the rules change for what ghosts can and can't do. They're like, they can walk through walls, but they can still walk on the floor. Like, where does
it end? Yeah.
Like, can they just float throughout everything? Like, and if, I don't believe they could have bodies.
No.
Like they're all, I'm like, how do they make noise? Like,
yeah.
It just doesn't make...
Because, you know how they're on their little camcorders? Like, they don't have... Do they have vocal cords?
Well, I don't believe bodies can go... So, like, you see, that's why I don't believe in...
There's just so many things.
Like, I just don't think... You know what? The more I think about this, the less I believe in it. Because I don't think it's possible... Because I believe everything about the human body is just biological. It's like, it's just, we just have these limbs just to flail around, you know? And I don't believe that when you die, you can be invisible, but, like, sort of, like, sheer with a body, you know? And I believe, because you can see on a fucking, like, PET scan. Is the PET scan on for the brain?
MRI or CT?
No, but PET scan is when they inject you, like, and they see what you're thinking.
No.
So they don't see what they don't see what you're thinking. They see, like, where the blood is going to in your brain. I'm pretty sure that's a PET scan. They inject you with this liquid.
Let us know down below, guys, if it is a PET scan.
I'm pretty sure it's a PET scan where they inject you with something.
Yeah.
And then they take pictures of your brain and it shows where the blood is rushing to. So, like, you can literally see what people are thinking, and not what they're thinking, but you see people are thinking. Or
what parts of the brain have lit up for different things.
For, like, if you're smelling something, you can, like, see it.
No, PET scan is for, like, cancer, heart disease, brain disorders.
So...
Brain disorders? Okay. Anyway, what were you...
Yeah.
Oh, it is a PET scan?
Yeah.
Okay. Apologies.
PET scan.
Yeah.
Like, and I believe that every single thought you have is from a brain, and I don't believe that you could be floating on this plane with a body or with thoughts but not attached to a brain, like just in mist or fog. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
But I stand by that. I don't believe in it. But
then also, I don't believe that it could exist, but then also there is too much that I don't think everything could be fake. I do not think that every single thing could either be faked or explained by something else.
It's tricky. I fully don't believe in it, but also I won't fuck around with Annabelle or Ouija boards.
Oh, don't even say the name.
Sorry, so sorry.
Oh, but actually, guys, this is a surprise to all of you, but we actually have an Ouija board and we are going to perform one.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Jordan, you didn't clear this with me. Aborting. We're aborting this podcast.
No, because, surprise, we're going to do one tonight on air.
Jordan, this is mental. But Jordan, I don't feel safe right now.
We'll save... Should we get it out now, guys?
Jordan.
Okay.
Jordan, come back.
Okay.
Jordan, where did you even get a Ouija board from?
The op shop. It is covered in scratches and blood.
Jordan!
And
oh my god.
Okay,
that's
here it is,
disgusting. Yeah.
Okay.
Jordan, how did they even allow that to be sold?
no, I don't know, man. Like, I didn't pay much for it. They actually paid me.
They actually paid you to
Because
take
they're
it.
like, we need to get this off our hands. Like, weird shit's been happening.
We just had 2 staff members die, like, in the back.
Okay, so...
How does this even work? I've never
I don't
done
know,
it
but I don't
before.
want to say the opening word in case it actually happens in real life, so we're going to make one up. Okay.
Is there an opening word?
There's supposed to be, like, an opening and
Oh.
closing word that you use to, like, open up the
Oh, yeah!
portal and then close it so they don't come back with you. So,
What if it stays here, though? Like, what if you close it, but it's already escaped?
no.
No,
It'll
it
be
doesn't
okay.
work that way?
No, I don't think so.
Fingers crossed.
I read the instruction. No, I didn't, guys. Okay, so... Open Animales. That is the name of this specific brand. Okay.
I don't like this.
So we are... Ooh,
Oh my
okay.
God.
Okay, should we ask a question?
Are we gonna go viral on
Are we
TikTok?
going viral?
Are you moving that right now? Jordan, are you moving that?
Okay, I was. I'm kidding. Okay, sorry. Okay, well,
Jordan!
okay, sorry.
Okay. Does this Ouija board have a yes or a no, or does it just have letters?
Yeah, yes,
Yes
no.
or no, okay.
Okay, so... Are we gonna go viral?
Are you moving that?
No. I was the first time, but I'm not... Oh my god, fuck. It's moving. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Ah!
Jordan.
Well, okay, go surreal, I guess.
Shit.
No.
Oh.
It said no.
I don't know if I believe that though. Because clearly, this is working out great. And our viewers will also agree with us.
Totally.
Totally.
Whatever this thing is thinking, it's probably
It's wrong.
Okay.
Clearly, it's from the olden days.
What's your name? B. E.
Ooh.
N. Ben. Ben. Can you hear us? Ben.
Ben?
Oh my god, it's moving to yes. Oh fuck, Ben. Can
Ben
you hear
is
us?
here. Ben, what's your last name?
No, wait, we're not exposing him.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ben, do you give us permission to... No. Ben, do you give consent for you to be
Oh, okay.
present
Ben,
for the
okay.
recording?
Yes, this is a contraption here, and it was recording everything
Our
we
voices.
say.
You
Nothing-
might not pick up on the frequency that you're on right now, but do say yes if you give your consent, or we'll just use the board.
Yes, okay. Thank God. Ben. So.
I promise I can read, guys.
Okay, so Ben does consent to being on record. We don't have any subscribers as of yet, but like they should be flooding through
Yeah,
when this goes live.
particularly at this point in the recording.
That wouldn't make sense. Would it?
No, when we upload it at this point
Oh.
in time, this is when they'll start coming. They'll say, "Oh my god, they're legit. These guys can communicate
Okay, with Ben.
with Ben."
Okay.
I was gonna say Bella.
I'm letting you ask Ben a question because
Oh.
like I'm a bit and like just because
I said I don't fuck with Ouija boards.
But this is Animales. It's a different brand.
Animales board.
Yeah. It's like okay, just because I'm not convinced that I'm not moving it, so I want you to ask them a question.
Oh my god, I can't think of anything. It's put me on the spot.
Ben, do you think Eloise is cute?
No, bitch.
No.
He said no.
Ben, do you
Ben,
think
are
I'm
you
cute?
gay?
Ben, do you think
Oh.
I'm cute? No. Ben, are you gay?
No.
No. Oh,
Are
sorry.
we
Ben,
ugly?
Ben, are you fluid? There we go. Okay.
So, speaking about gender and sexuality, it is Pride Month.
It is Pride Month. Yes, hands. Pride Month.
Pride Month.
I'm gay.
I'm
Eloise
not.
is half gay. Currently a quarter gay because Eloise is dating a man.
A male. Ben, do you approve of my relationship with a certain someone? Hey, you've got to use your hands.
Okay.
It's not moving.
Ben.
It ain't moving.
Oh. Ben isn't met. Okay. Thanks. Okay.
I think I'm done with the Ouija board. I'm kind of getting...
Should we close? Okay, Ben,
Benny boy?
do you want to
Go back
close
to
the
sleep.
portal and, like, maybe we'll talk to you again one day?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, how do we close it?
Goodbye, animales. Oh,
Slamina.
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 That reads very good backwards.
It does, doesn't it?
Slamina. Goodbye, Slamina.
Goodbye, Slamina. Wow, that was exhilarating.
Shit, that was nerve-wracking. I must admit, that's my first time doing one of those. I made a fake one with my friend in primary school. We did it with, I think, a shot glass.
Do you reckon it has to be like a name brand Ouija board?
Well, obviously not. Because we just summoned shit.
Doy.
But, honestly, probably nothing happened. We made it with paper and I think a shot glass. But, like, it doesn't slide well. And I think it moved, like, we didn't get any... I think it moved the tiniest bit. And I wasn't moving it. And she was moving it. But I think there is, like, science to that. Like, you're both moving it without knowing it. But we didn't get any answers. And, like, honestly, I'm happy I only did it once on a fake paper because I'm nervous about them. But, like, I feel safe around Ben.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I hope we see him again one day.
And, like, I fuck with... It's, like, I love gay people, I love queer people, and, like, to have a queer spirit in my house...
In your house? Yeah.
It feels safe.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, that's so fair. He's kind of... I kind of feel this warmth in my chest right now.
Yeah.
I think he's...
Touching.
He's not touching me.
He's just sending you
just
positive
sending
affirmations.
warmth. Yeah. Because there's just kind of warmth here.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
That is nice. Well, I never thought my house was haunted, but also, I've always said that my house was made in 1910 because I was so short. Turns out 1930s, which sucks. It's World War II then. Like, it's just not as fun. 1930s versus 1910, not fun. But still,
I actually don't know when my house was built.
But I am sure that where my room is, there's never been anything built. Like, the only people that could have lived here were, like, Indigenous people, and we believe in different things, so whatever happened to their spirits is what they believe in, you know? So they're not residing in this area. And only myself and Ben, I guess.
And Ben, I guess. Where did Ben come from? We'll have to ask him next time.
Yeah, shit, man.
We really didn't ask much. He was really open with us about his, like, his sexuality and fluidity, but not about...
Because it's still, like, really frowned upon these days.
Yeah.
But... I don't know, he's dead. Like, I guess
he might feel more
not much to
comfortable
lose.
coming out. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. On a different note, but still super normal, paranormal.
Supernatural?
Supernatural paranormal. Genuinely, I watched this documentary, this interview thing from, I think, Seven News. They have a YouTube channel called Spotlight.
Yeah.
And it's their version of, like...
60 minutes.
60 minutes. And they interviewed this guy who was American, and he was from the American Air Force, I think.
Yeah.
And they had a setup in... Could have been Canada. I think it was in Canada. It had, like, a base. And he goes into work... He goes into the police station and picks up, like, all of the police reports from, like, overnight, just because you need to ruffle through them. And one of them was fucking...
this is UFOs now.
Yeah. One of them was people seeing a UFO, and he's like, okay, well, that's BS. But he came out with these people, and he brought and he always has a voice recorder on him, and it's just how he takes his notes. Like, I think he actually, because, like, he's got a fucking assistant or whatever, I think he does this, and he gives the voice recordings to his assistant, and they type them up. I don't know, but he's always got them. And he went out with these people, and they literally saw it. They fucking just saw a UFO, and they saw prints in the ground. Like, they saw, and they're just, like prints where a UFO would have landed. And he took or his friend, someone took a, like, cast of it, like put some, like, clay or whatever in to make a cast of it and take it out. And he still had it, and he showed it, and it had, like, little nuts and grass on it, and it's the perfect print of, and they were all, like, circles or triangles, they were a shape, and they were just perfectly in there, and, like, it was obvious that something had landed there. There were imprints on the ground, they weren't faked, like, something had landed. And, like, it's, that one, I think that's easier to believe.
Yeah.
Than ghosts.
Because there's absolutely no way that, like, in the massive universe, the giant,
but
we're not alone.
But then also, I always thought, like, there's aliens, but not in the, like, one-eyed, big green-headed thing. And I thought, and in the same way that I can't imagine ghosts, I would just imagine that this would be something that we can't comprehend, like another color type thing. Yeah. Like, it could be like a 6-dimensional fog thing made of lights, you know? Yeah. Something weird, but it just, like, the spinning UFO shit, I know a lot of them are just, like, easily explained, like weather balloons and balloons and all that, and or maybe it's just, like, fucking China. But I watched a YouTube channel, and the guy said that China... Also, China is on their way to the moon.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, they're in space as of current?
No. But they've made their own space organisation.
What's it called?
It's not chat. But, like, NASA's, like, majorly defunded because of dump, and China is, like, trying to make their way to the moon. It's like the moon, what's it called? Space Race 2.0. But
who are they racing?
America and Russia. But, like, I think they just want to get to the moon, and then...
When was the last time we were on the moon?
I don't know.
Years ago.
I don't know what the reason would be to go to the moon again.
Go back again.
Like, take off the American flag.
Yeah, take it down.
I think they want to put a Chinese flag on the moon. I think that's what they want to do.
Really?
I mean...
I would if I was, honestly.
Because America sucked. But, like, it's...
1972.
Literally, They went to the moon once, and then 3 years later, they went again, and they're like, okay...
And no one's been back.
I mean, it's hugely expensive, and there's no reason to...
Yeah, terrible for the environment as well.
Because they'd already proven that they could. But... That... I believed that. And, oh my god, my facial lady, her name's... She once told me... Because I was just complaining about technology, and she told me about this... And we should have watched this tonight. Apparently, aliens came down to a school in Zimbabwe or something, I'm pretty sure it was Zimbabwe, and told the kids, like, you guys are doing this too quickly, like, you guys are, like, advancing technologically too quickly, you gotta stop, or bad things are gonna happen.
Yuck.
But, like, I don't know, because they're always, like, why are they always landing in rural America and just, like, abducting rednecks? Because they're all crazy. But Zimbabwe, like, why would these kids be making this up? I don't know, man.
Yeah. Well, I always think with how big space is and how big the, like, universe is, I always just wonder why Earth, like, how did they know we were here? Well, I guess they'd be so much more advanced than us. If they can,
like, what if they've just been around for so much longer?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I don't know, man. I reckon it's, like, completely different, like,
would they look like us?
I do not believe that.
No.
Because we, like, Earth, it's so weird how we're just, like, sitting here, and everyone's just sitting around, and even, like, ants are alive. But this Earth, like, it was like a 1 in a trillion chance that a planet came about and like bacteria could survive.
Yeah.
And then now there's things building fucking toasted sandwich makers, you know, like air fryers.
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT, don't say it in my house. But
we use it too much in my house. With Dad.
That's crazy to me, man. Like, I get it.
Fucking engineers.
But I don't know, man. It feels wrong. I still use it with uni sometimes.
Yeah.
But
sometimes I use it to generate, like, questions for exams.
That's smart. Yeah. But, like, apparently it's like, each time you put in a question, like, a squillion litres of water is wasted. Something random that's, like, specific to actually, like, when you put in a question, it actually happens. Like something bad happens.
It's just so hard to comprehend that, though, because it's...
I know.
It's just
hard.
a couple of...
But, like, aliens, I imagine that... Because it's, like, a 1 in a squillion chance that we came and that we've got, like, rock and...
water.
Iron and water.
Yeah.
And wood. And then we made everything out of that. Like...
It's
like, I reckon they'd have completely different...
Yeah...
things that everything would just be made differently. Like, everything would just be completely different. Just imagine
that's what
a completely different elemental table.
Yeah, which is why I think, like, their home planet or something would be so different to ours. Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And, like, the atmosphere and the gases and the pressure and things like that.
I think it would all be different.
So I always wonder how they would safely make it to Earth, get close within our atmosphere and things not happening to them. Does that make sense?
Well, they've been, apparently, like, they fucking built the pyramid, so, like, they've been doing it for so long.
Do you reckon they built the pyramids?
No.
Just had to check.
Or did they?
Well, that's for next time.
I often think, what if, like, how different would the world be if there was just a completely different set of humans?
Yeah.
If everyone who's ever existed never existed, and it was just someone slightly different.
Slightly
like,
different.
Just, like, different humans. Like, instead of Greg, it was Dave.
Instead of a warden, it was...
the person who wasn't aborted, who did solve cancer. Who did cure cancer. That one. Yeah. Because every every woke person who aborts a baby...
That baby was going to cure cancer.
Every single one of those babies would have cured cancer.
Every single one.
And abortion is murder.
None of them... Fuck, that's a next episode.
Abortion is unaliving. Sorry, don't want to get...
Don't even get me started on that.
Let's abort that topic.
Let's unalive that topic. Oh, don't even. With a pew-pew.
But, like, I sort of think that nothing is reliant on each person's individual intelligence. Like, we all think we're so different. Like, I think if Thomas Edison didn't invent the light bulb...
Didn't he not invent the light bulb?
He probably didn't, actually. It was probably a woman.
I actually think...
Was it a woman?
I think it was someone else.
Was it a man?
Let's just go with...
A woman?
Find something else to do your comparison with while I check this.
So,
if Madame Curie didn't invent... Fuck, what did she invent?
Who's Madame Curie?
If she didn't find... Oh, Madame Curie... Okay, wait.
Our research team is currently working on this.
She was a Polish... Marie Curie, not Madame Curie. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Madame Curie.
Marie Curie.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Radium. She discovered radium.
Oh, sick. Is that how they do x-rays? What is radium?
Marie Curie, sorry guys.
What do they do?
I'm trying to think. Because she died.
Wait, that's actually sick. Wait, is this the one? No, that's not Thomas Edison.
Oh, sorry. Okay, wait. Let's go back to Thomas Edison.
Who invented the light bulb? Who wasn't Thomas Edison? Anyways, I sort of think, because there's this whole like debate on like why England is like the smartest country because everyone else just didn't figure out electricity and shit. I just think everything is actually just due to environment, like whatever shit they could mine, and how Europe is like close.
Oh, so the thing
like
was
close to people. I don't know.
There was a lot of people that like made the way for it. He just sort of swooped in at the last minute and created it. But
okay.
Other people, Joseph Swan, yeah.
Okay.
And Thomas Edison. Anyway.
Amazing. Anyways, I don't think anyone is actually special, and I think everyone is just a product of their environment.
Can you elaborate more?
I don't think that anyone is actually genius and any country is actually smarter. It's just all about what happened around them. And that's sort of one of the theories of...
So you're a nurture, not nature believer.
No, all of it. It's no. I'm a psychology student. I know it is nurture and nature.
Yeah.
But I just mean that like I don't think Thomas Edison invented the light bulb because he was special and a genius.
You think anyone could have invented?
No, I don't think anyone could have invented it, but I think someone would have invented it.
Yeah.
And well, obviously it's clear that someone would have, but I just think that like people that just give too much credit to one person in history or like one country who did something. I'm like, I don't think any of us are actually necessary. And I think that actually humans are the worst and we never should have existed.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
And this is why I find it hard to stay alive. But
oh my god.
Humans, I think humans suck. I think ghosts, even if there's demons, I think they're better than us because...
But what if they used to be people?
But they're better than us now.
Did you know man has a will?
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in it?
No, they did it before he went to America.
Really? Damn, that's
Yeah.
how bad it is. Shit. You know, went to a Hooters for his birthday?
Yeah. No, some engineers.
Some of them are living.
Yeah.
Except for Rio Tinto. And I will say that now. Fuck Rio Tinto. I want a new psychiatrist.
I don't know. I didn't even go to a school camp.
Huh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Must have been the wind.
Must have been the wind.
Yeah, fuck me. I don't want any of it to be real because I just want to fucking die in peace. And by peace, I mean nothing to exist.
When I die, I die. That is that.
I don't want to know shit. I just want to know... You know what I want to know? I want to know that plenty of people attended my funeral and cried and felt bad that they weren't nicer to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Like,
I want to die and everyone be like, fuck.
Like, maybe before... Like, I think the only thing that I'd ever like to see is, like, a spirit or something is my funeral and how people respond to my death.
But then what if it's, like, not... What? Actually, your funeral will be fine. Your funeral... It'll be fucking packed with people. Like, you know it will be. It'll be flooding out the door.
Yeah, but that's only if I die young. If I die old...
Well, we don't know that yet.
True. I could be a real dick on an order.
I mean, what's the difference?
Oh.
But,
Oh.
But... Yeah, I just... Often I think, like, if I died and there'd be people who I was, like, semi-friends with and they'd think, like, I don't really have to go. And I'd think, God, you fucking bitches.
Yeah, like, if I died right now, do we think
Just everyone.
Yeah.
Really? I think everyone. Everyone in our friend group.
Yeah.
But I want people, like, who even weren't friends. Fuck, I'm saying all these names.
Oh, no!
I want everyone who went to the second high school we went to go there because they knew me.
Do you think our whole year would go to mine?
I mean, not Mr. School Shooter. Probably. He probably doesn't remember.
No, yeah.
You might be on a hit list.
That's a problem.
If you're already dead, it's not a problem. What do you mean?
It's fine.
I think people would go to yours.
I think people would go to yours.
Not as many as yours. Let's be real. Like, I've been less social than you, and I've made less of a mark than you in certain areas. At the second school,
Yeah.
I definitely...
Well, I was there longer. And I'd weaved my way.
You were only there for because I was there at a year longer than you at the end, and you were there for a year and a half longer than me.
Oh my
at the
god, yeah,
start.
because I stopped showing up, didn't I?
So you were actually only there half a year longer than me. But no, like, you did make more of a mark. You weaved your way and you made more friends.
I did weave my way in.
And I'm shy. I'm shy. Baby shy. But yeah. Do you think I would go to my funeral?
Yeah, I do. I really do.
That would be nice.
I really think they
I'm
would.
reaching for my pill. I'm kidding. Reaching for the... No, we're not. We're in a good place. You think Anna would go to yours?
Yeah.
She would, yeah.
Yeah, she would. Because Austin would, and then...
+1. I am the +1 of someone who has left. Do you know that?
No.
Oh, fuck you. It's from SNL. Do you know Jane Wickline? Jane Wickline, if you're watching this, shout out to you. You're quite funny.
I think he would.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Do you think I would go to mine?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know.
Because how would she hear about your passing? From who?
You'd post it, obviously.
True. I forgot about that. What would my Instagram story post be like? No, it'd have to be a full post.
No, it's
Just a story?
Yeah.
Just
No.
You'd want a story or you'd want a post? I think I'd want a post.
No, I'm not saying I would. I'm not saying I'm deciding between the two, but in reality, it would feel weird posting about it.
Yeah.
But I think I would actually.
Yeah.
I think it would be weird just if my social media would just like
keep
carry
going.
on.
Yeah.
It would be the monologue. It would be like, Eloise did not want me to post this, so I'm posting it now. No.
You fuck with. I would haunt you.
But I really want you to.
I would haunt you. I want you to, like, haunt me too, but not haunt me. I just want you sort of just there, you know?
Yeah, I actually don't think I'd be too scared if I figured out that you were a ghost.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, fuck.
She's gonna, like...
Eloise, can you go, like, terrorize my dad?
Yeah. I can do that. No. I can do that too.
No. Don't do that.
I could be your little, like, oh, Eloise, can you just pass, like...
Eloise, can you turn the light off?
Yeah. I'd do that for you.
Can you fill up my water bottle?
Yeah, I'd float around doing little things for you. Why not? What else have I got to do?
I don't know.
I don't really have anyone that I would want to, like, haunt.
Not Anna, your family or anything?
No, I mean, like, scary haunt.
Oh, scary. Yeah, you do. Plenty of people that we've grown to hate over the years. But then also they become a victim.
Yeah.
So funny.
Oh my god, yeah. Why did you
She'd
have to
be
say
like-
a full last name?
She'd be like, don't. How does she say don't?
Don't.
Don't. Sorry, it's because it's like...
She.
Yeah. She's not someone that you can just say the first name of. She's a character.
Yeah.
Like...
It's a full, like, the name comes with the name.
Yeah, it's like one name. Just 2 syllables. 3 syllables. I learnt to say syllables as a kid by every time you open your mouth when your hand goes down.
But. Which sound like Helen Keller just then.
I had had a bubble in my throat.
You had a bubble.
I don't know in my throat.
Oh, yeah, haunting. Like, I mean, like, scary haunt. I don't really have a whole lot of people on my list. Like, I know you do.
Do I?
Do you?
No, I'm thinking myself.
I think I'd haunt.
Yeah? What would you do?
I think... God. Because he can just get things replaced. I feel like physical possession, aren't gonna be enough. I need to, really... I'd need to, really get to the core. Physical things, yeah, they can be replaced. But can his feelings of safety in his home?
That can't be replaced.
That can't be replaced.
That's broken forever.
That will change a man, yeah.
Okay, well, we're building your invisible suit,
yeah.
right now.
But it would be so much better if I could just flow through his walls, yeah.
Who would I ever want to haunt? I don't actually really hate anyone.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't hate anyone enough.
Well,
I hate people for you.
But who do I hate?
I would haunt her.
But I don't hate her.
I do.
Bro. No, I don't want you to do that. Maybe her mum.
I could haunt some parents of people.
Oh my god. Oh, I'd haunt the fuck out of politicians.
Yeah, that was my next point. Charlie Kirk.
Ah! You'd be so scared. Is it a little human being?
Fetus? Are you a little human being? That just really pisses me off because it doesn't mean that. He was so confident with it. Did you know that?
I would. Oh, in Matilda, I'd totally do it to Gina Reinhardt.
Yeah.
I'd drive her the shit out of Australia. I'd drive her into a grave.
Yeah.
Please.
Charlie Kirk, I'm coming for you. I am coming for you.
Yeah.
Watch your back. I'm getting on that plane. Do you think ghosts could go in planes?
See, I don't fucking know.
See, I don't know,
Actually,
the physics of it all.
Yeah, we've never had... there's probably ghost experiences on boats. We've never had ghost shit on planes.
Well, do you remember that person on the plane? Probably not up in the air, but do you remember that girl on the plane was like, I'm telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is
not real! Oh, that was so good. I remember that.
Yeah.
But it was a real person that she was pointing to.
Yeah. I don't know.
Damn.
Yeah. Do we have ghosts that come along on planes? Because I guess people have died on planes. Oh, I don't like thinking about that.
Are there ghosts in the ocean for people who scuba dived and died in the ocean?
I think that is very much a thing.
How would you know? The water's always moving.
It's not like ghosts of scuba divers. It's ghosts of people that have died at sea.
And they're under the water?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to see. Well, there's the whole Davy Jones's locker.
What's that?
Oh, it's the people that died on ships. Anyway. Don't stress.
There's no water near me except for a pool.
Oh.
There's ghosts in the pool.
Well.
But, I was there when the pool got put in.
Yeah.
I got to take the day off daycare.
Really?
You get the day off school. Yeah,
Sucks
they're...
to suck.
Yeah, I know. I'm just the favourite. What can I say? Should we wrap this up?
I think we should wrap this up.
Let's have one final... Because we should come up with a question. And the end of every video, people who watch to the end, they comment their answers. Okay, so... Something philosophical.
Oh, we'll have to, of course, ask, what are your guys' ghost experiences.
And UFO experiences. And thoughts on all of it.
And maybe thoughts on, like...
abortion.
No, that's for another time. I mean, like, thoughts on, like, afterlife as well. Do you want there to be an afterlife? Do you believe in God? Let's hear it all in the comments down below. Mm-hmm. Is there another religion?
Do you believe that humans are inherently good or evil? I think we'll leave it on that.
Yeah. You and I will talk about this
another time.
Thanks, guys. Thanks so much for listening on the episode, well, the first official episode of
Struggles of Being a Girly,
the
Paranormal Edition.
Thanks, guys.
Yay!